Next, you want to review the first 2 episodes that came out for season 4 of Jack Ryan.
Yeah, just 2 dropped today. And so I was able to watch them before we recorded today. Now, I'm finding I'm enjoying this better. I found the first season was the best because he was being himself, and some of the other stuff, he could have been anyone almost doing this. It could have been just any action hero. But in this one, he's gone back to more of his bureaucratic, find the money, close out the money type of role.
Mm-hmm.
So far, anyway.
Yeah,
so it seems, and they're bringing back some characters we haven't seen.
Spoilers.
I'm not going to spoil. I just say I find that this one is more true to Jack Ryan, the character so far. I've only watched the 2 episodes, but it's a very interesting story, and it's kind of all over the world, and it's from it.
And Michael Peña's in it.
Yes, and it's basically continues from the last season. They had a boss, and he was causing problems, and they had to get rid of him, and so now so there was a sub boss, and now she's the boss, and now Jack Ryan has in her place, so he's moved up in the rung of things basically, but it's the problems that old boss had caused
because he was a bad boss.
He was bad, and we don't really know.
Was he always taking credit for Jack Ryan's work?
No, he was doing bad things and making Jack Ryan go rogue, as we know. Because he liked to go rogue.
Well, all the secret agents like going rogue now. We never get to see them go on a mission. James Bond has been rogue for the last 20 years for some reason. What's the other guy's name? Ethan Hawke, Mission Impossible guy. He's rogue. He's been rogue every movie.
Right. This one is more, they've got a problem and they're trying to solve it, and they're looking at the paperwork and more on his line of expertise a little bit. Like, because he is a financial guy. That's how he got going in this. He found the money. That's how Jack Ryan started. Okay. He was the only one that was able to find this information out, and he went with that and pushed forward and was able to stop these terrorists. That's how it started, the whole...
So what country are they focused on this season?
2 countries. They're in Burma, Myanmar.
Okay, that's a war zone.
It's not in this version of it, though.
Okay.
It's about triads.
What's the other country?
They're in Mexico. So they're dealing with cartels and triads. That's what it's about.
Burma and Mexico are nowhere near each other.
But they are similar in these organizations. Now, the triads, they don't know a lot about them and stuff. Of course, the cartels, we do know more about them. But in this case, it's cartels and triads. And then the CIA.
Okay, so Jack Ryan
a little bit of Nigeria, too.
Jack Ryan works for the CIA?
Yes.
Okay. So he
was their accountant. That's how he started out.
And now he's secret agent.
Well, see, that was the problem I had with a couple of the other seasons.
How did that work out?
The second one made more sense because he got interested in politics a bit, and he was with the senator, and he followed the senator, and that's how that one went. But then the other 2 seasons were like, he was like action hero man, and he could have really been replaced by any character with the gumption to go do it. Whereas this, we're seeing more Jack Ryan looking at the paperwork again, which makes more sense.
What I'm hearing from you on this is I should have gone into accounting so that then I can become an accountant and become a secret agent afterwards.
You're not 6'4" like
Apparently
Jack
you can
Ryan.
just transfer from one department to the other.
He's also, now, the thing about him that didn't make sense why he was action hero is because he's got some bad injuries. So it didn't make sense the past 2 seasons. They kind of didn't follow through with that.
If Jack Ryan can work for the CIA in the accounting department and then transfer over to the secret agent part of it.
Well, he was the accountant in the secret agent
part.
Does
that mean that like other departments can transfer into that too? Can the janitors from, environmental sanitation clean, can they just transfer to the secret agent department, and next thing you know, the guy who was the janitor is now the secret agent? I want to see that show.
There is a vacancy now because they all got promoted because the boss got kicked out, so you never know.
Because the boss was corrupt?
Yeah, we're not knowing all about the boss yet.
What happened to the boss?
He did get ousted.
Why?
I'm not getting into it. It's a spoil. I don't want to spoil it. Like I just said, we don't know all that he did, and they're having problems because they can't figure out the paperwork because all of his paperwork was in a code.
Okay.
So they can't even tell what the boss was doing. It's like when our office changes bosses, and everything goes down the toilet when you change a boss. Well, that's what happened.
No comment.
That's what happened.
Now we're getting another 2 episodes next week, and then the final 2 episodes the week after.
Right, there's usually like 6 or 8 episodes. Yeah.
Why are they doing it 2 episodes instead of just 1 episode a week? That tells me they don't have confidence in this season.
No,
they're just releasing it.
I think they have to do it because it is a complex story. You don't want to lose the focus. These stories are often complex and are dealing with all these different things. I could see them doing it that way.
Oh no.
Because you don't want to lose focus. And we're learning about the characters, but there's still a lot of questions. I'm enjoying it. I like it better than the last 2 seasons. The last season was way too unbelievable. It was about the Russians, and I found it unbelievable.
I thought you said that was Venezuela last season.
That was the 2nd season.
Oh, okay.
Or the 3rd season.
Which season's been the best so far?
The first one.
The first season? Which was in where?
I don't know if he went
in
to
the US?
Afghanistan. He went somewhere bad and he got into bad business. He was following the money and found these terrorists. I can't remember what country he went to. But it was about him and what he did for a living. He was following this money and he found all these interesting anomalies, and he was like, basically his bosses had no idea that these people existed. Mm-hmm. And he was able to show that, listen, these guys are really poised to do something bad. We need to do something about it. And he had to push for that. That's kind of what the first season was about.
So it was in the Middle East?
I think so, yeah. I don't remember exactly what country it's in, but it was like terrorism and that kind of stuff. So then he got in with a politician and he was doing stuff there. And then last one he went to Russia. I don't remember there was another season. Anyway, I didn't like the last 2 as much, especially the last one was very unbelievable. It was more like maybe 1990s Russia, not 2021 Russia.
Okay.
Anyway, it was way too small.
And the first season was the best, though.
Yeah, but I'm enjoying this season because it just brings us back to who Jack Ryan is.
Yeah. So fair warning, next week's episode we're going to be spoiling it as we're going to it because we have to in order to talk about it.
Okay, well, it just came out today, so people haven't got a chance.
You got till next week to catch up.
Get caught up.
Or you can just skip it. I got the time codes in the description down below. You can always skip that. I'm enjoying it though.
It's still a good show. It's fun. It's about spies and stuff like that. So it's fun.
Excellent. I still don't have time to check this out, but let us know what you guys think of Jack Ryan, which is on Prime.
Yeah, and when I saw it today, I realized how much I did like the show because, like, oh my gosh, I got some Jack Ryan to watch. Like, I was really excited, right?
Okay. Are you a big fan of Jack Ryan, or have you checked it out at all? Let us know down in the comments below what you think of Jack Ryan, which is on Prime.